Hey.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is live. This is live. Hey, what up, everybody? They're gonna ask you questions here. So,
What number is that?
that's the media phone. So, we got any heat sources?
Okay.
No. Oh, thank you. All right, anybody curious about what was going on?
Checking on my donation.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
It's not really.
They can hear you in there. Oh, hey, thanks for the sleeping bag.
No. Could you ask for this coffee? I don't have it anymore. It's spilled on the floor and then fun.
All right, cool. We were walking on the Brooklyn Bridge. We were trying to cross the bridge. A number of us were on the pedestrian pathway, and the rest of us were taking the street. We eventually got trapped by the cops from both sides, and then we got arrested. I think it was about like 700 of us or so. But everyone was pretty civil, you know, considering a giant arrest like that, how civil that can be. Wow, I'm getting a lot of questions. I don't think I could possibly answer almost any of these. Did you resist? I guess we resisted in the fact that we were forcibly trying to cross the Brooklyn Bridge, but we were trapped, so there wasn't much resistance to be offered. The police brutality, I heard, included punching into the crowd in the first couple arrests, probably people that resisted arrest. When it came time for me to be arrested, about 300 or so people on either side of me had already been taken off. My name's Christopher Scully. They processed it was at least 400, probably more. I heard the upper number being around 7.
Wait, how do you feel about that? I think you have to say you're taking it to How do we feel about that?
We weren't necessarily guided onto the bridge by the cops. I think people decided to take the bridge because they wanted to. I know I wanted to. Taking the bridge was one of the most exhilarating moments of my life, and it made me feel good about what was going on here. I'm apologetic to anybody I may have inconvenienced. We were looking to shut down the bridge. The bridge was shut down when the police trapped us from both sides.
Do you mean 10 or not? I mean 10. Alright, do you mean 10 or 11? I mean 10 and might be 11. But not 12. Alright, you take my computer.
Yeah, I'm from that number.
No,
we decided to sit down, lock arms. We did that for a while, but eventually we were broken up and or decided that it was just going to result in less violence if we just went ahead because we were all going to get arrested anyway. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I love you all. Thank you very much for tuning in. And, you know, like, please do this in your own town. It's really critical that we, you know, save the world. And that might seem really vague, but I don't really think it is because everybody really knows what's wrong. Ecological, economic, social disaster is imminent. The systems are collapsing, and there's no plan for peak post-oil or post-grid or any of that. Returning to a simpler way of life is seemingly the only option, and surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, it's a lot easier to get along with people in that kind of mentality. So I think everybody's going to be pretty pumped.